Hey there, fellow culinarians. If you're watching this video right now, it is because it's important. You're about to get a lesson on how we make the most perfect, chewy, chocolate, delicious chocolate chip cookies. Now, it's extremely important to follow everything the instructors say, and it's extremely important to follow the recipe. This recipe is tried, it's true, and it's tested hundreds and thousands of times over. In fact, when you get done making these cookies, you're going to have one and you're not going to be able to stop. So we know it's a delicious cookie recipe that works if you follow the recipe and you follow the instructions of your teachers. The first thing you're going to want to do is mise en place, or measure out the first three ingredients, which are going to be your butter, your white sugar, and your brown sugar, and then you're going to stop right there. So let's get to it. You're going to need 5 pounds of butter, and you're going to have to weigh out 20 ounces of white sugar and then 5 pounds of brown sugar. Okay, now you're going to stop right there and go no further until you grab an instructor, myself or Chef Brewer. We're going to double check your mise en place, double check your measurements, because we want to make sure this recipe is perfect every single time. All right, now once we get that set, we've got everything measured out properly, we're going to cream together your butter, white sugar, and brown sugar. This is an extremely important step, and it's got to be done right. Now, when it comes to creaming, you can cream your butter and your sugars all day long. In fact, the longer the better. What you're going to want to do, and you're going to watch in this video, as you see right here, that we're starting out with clumps of butter and sugars, and we're going to keep creaming that in our floor mixer until it gets smooth, light and fluffy, and aerate, and all that good stuff. Now, while all that creaming is taking place, we can take and finish the mise en place for the rest of our ingredients. You're going to need to measure out 10 teaspoons of baking soda, 10 teaspoons of salt, and then next we are going to pool together 10 whole eggs. And then we are going to separate another 10 eggs, separate the yolks from the whites, and we are only going to use the yolks. Wow, look how fast I can work. Oh, look, there's Chef Brewer. We now need to measure our vanilla and milk. We'll need to mix all our liquids together with the eggs and get them ready for the creamed butter and sugars. Lastly, it's time to scale the flour and chocolate chips per the recipe. As you can see here, the butter and sugars are very creamy. But here is another important step we cannot ignore. It's called scraping down. You need to scrape the sides and the very bottom of the floor mixer's bowl. And then once again, mix thoroughly. Then add the liquids and creams and cream those ingredients in. Again, you're going to repeat the scraping down process for a perfect blend of ingredients. When that is complete, it's time to add the flour, salt, and baking soda. Mix thoroughly for a couple of minutes, then mix again. Now it's time for the chocolate chips. Once the chips are mixed in, you need to transfer the cookie dough to a full-size, 6-inch deep hotel pan and scrape every drop of cookie dough out of the bowl as seen right here. Now it's time to scoop and bake to perfection. And remember, always leave the convection ovens on 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll bake those cookies for about 11 to 12 minutes or until perfectly golden brown.